very good evening to all of you. I think, as you all know, today is Independence Day, August 15th. And I think this Independence Day today is very special for all of us gathered here. I'm sure you'll all agree with me, because it has been special. It has been made very special for all of us today because we got to hear this wonderful Veenai recital by our own Arathi. I think she deserves a big round of applause. I'm sure Aarti's parents must be very, very proud of her today. And her family, of course. I'm actually overwhelmed. I don't think I want to give a long speech right now after this concert. I just want to say that a couple of days back when Aarti and her parents came home to invite me to be the chief guest today for this function, I could see, I spent a few minutes with her, talking to both her and the parents, Jayanti and Ms. Parsadi, and I could see that she was so happy to play this concert. She was looking forward to it so much. I asked her, "Are you nervous?" I asked Aarti. So she said, "I'm not nervous." And her mother told me, "Don't worry about that. She's never nervous. She's always full of enthusiasm. She loves it. She enjoys the music, and that is what is very important, I think. And that's what I think all of us must really appreciate. And believe me, even as a practicing musician, and this is what we all keep telling all our students, that you must enjoy what you're doing. And I think that's true for anything what we do in our life. And so I think that's the big thing was learned from Aarti, looking at her. And I am sure you all would have seen how happily she played, how beautifully she was so one with the instrument. And I was telling Dr. Uma also, she was so comfortable with the Veena. And Veena is not an easy instrument to play, let me tell you that also. And my favorite was the Puri Kalyani, Raga Alapana, Flash of Alapana, which she did before the Jnana Mosagara. That is really nice. I'm really moved and I'm really touched. I don't know what to say. I think, Aarti, I think you have wonderful parents. They're giving you so much encouragement to do what you want to do, and I think that's great. I really want to compliment Mrs. Jayanti and Dr. Parsadi for encouraging Aarti to do what she loves doing, and veteran artists, of course, and they did a wonderful job. And thank you all so much. Thank you. And thanks for calling me today to be the chief guest. Thank you.
When she was performing, I was reminded of the saying that when you want to achieve something, you require the zeal. Once you put that effort, automatically you will be able to master the subject. Aarti has mastered the playing on Veena. And why I am thrilled today is Saint Chagaraja, in his two kritis, he refers in one kriti to Veena and in another kriti to Venu. Venugana Lodanagana Veyukarana Salave, he writes in this Navaka Charitram. And in another kriti he says, Veena Vadana Loladena Shivamano Vidavarugaru. So Veena and Venu are the most important instruments. Veena is in the hands of Mother Saraswati and Venu is in the hands of Lord Vishnu. I am very happy that I could be a part of this function today to see this prodigy child to play on Veena, and I am sure this child will be able to master the art further with the help of her guru and also her parents. I conclude with one poem of Adi Shankara from Saundarlahari. Again he says, Goddess Saraswati, Goddess Saraswati was playing on Veena in the presence of Mahatripura Sundari, praising the virtues of Lord Shiva. Tripura Sundari, she said at a particular point, perhaps she wanted to correct Saraswati and she nods her head. The moment she was nodding her head, the Veena of Saraswati stopped playing. That's what Adi Shankara says in his Saundarlahari. Vipancha gayanti vividham apadanam pashupate tvaya rabdhe vaktum charita sirasa sadhu vachane tadiyair madhuryai apalapita tantri kalaravam nijam veenam vane vichulayata chodena nibrutam. So I pray to the Goddess Mahatripura Sundari to shower her blessings on this child to be an asset not only to her family but to the world. Krishna, I, on my personal behalf, with the blessings of all the gurus, would like to offer this is the prasadam from one of the Swamijis. I offer this to Arathi with the blessings that again you find here, Venkatachalamurthy, and I pray God that He will shower all His best on this young child. Our Guru, who is my daughter, Srimati Krishna Kumari, to please come over and take this. One more word, friends. She played an English tune, Happy Birthday, right? If we say Happy Birthday to you in English and go on shouting, it will be shouting. But when I heard it on Veena, how beautiful was it? How melodious was it? So that is the greatness of Veena. So may Goddess Saraswati bless this child with all the best. Thank you very much.
Dr. Suresh to please give the memento. I request Sri S.K. Swami from Plano to come on stage and bless Aarti. Aarti to give the memento.
Every one of you. A few weeks ago in Plano, Texas, when Arathi told me that she was going to have this Arangetram, and she asked me, Uncle, you must come. And I told her, yes, with Bhagwan's grace, I definitely will. It so happened that Bhagwan has blessed it, because it is not easy to make a trip from 10,000 miles away, as you know, and especially routing via Chennai. So when I first thought about it, I thought I was doing her a favor, Arathi a favor, but actually it turned out to be the other way. She has actually done me a favor, and I'll tell you why. when you hear music, there are advanced musicians here, music advanced here. They have spent their life learning the Nada Veda Vidyalaya, as the name is called, beautifully Nada Vedam. There is something very special about Arathi that I want to share with you, that I have experienced firsthand. When you hear her music, it is actually a very sweet music, very sweet. The sweetness that's born out of divinity, much more so. And I'll tell you why I feel it that way. Because Bhagavan says, who's my bhakta, who's my devotee? Advaita sarva bhushana, Advaita sarva bhutana. And I learned from Arathi, not only me, not only my wife or not everybody she meets in life, she actually loves them. There is no holds barred. It was a phenomenal education for me. You know, it is like when you go in the early morning or in the early evening and a beautiful gentle breeze that touches you. You don't even feel it. But how beautiful it is, she is like that. And another thing that I learned from Arathi is, Bhagavan says again in the Gita, talking about when you become a devotee, what are the various qualities that automatically come to you? Automatically, you don't have to learn them. And one of the most important ones is what is called in Sanskritam as Arjava. Arjava, which is straightforwardness, no agenda, just love for love's sake, expecting nothing in return. So when a person like that plays a Veenai, or as I was very happy to see this evening, the teacher who had the fortune and the gift to share her knowledge with her, and when I heard her teacher's father speak, I was actually moved. Such a good lineage that has interacted with the sweetness that is iota of divinity that we call Arathi. So I am the one who actually was done a favor in coming here, and Arathi means a lot to us in our family. Of course, it is easy for us to wish her all the best and all that, but I think it is more than that. Every minute, every second that we interact with this beautiful young lady who I consider to be nothing other than the form of divinity itself. And I learn from her. And my only prayer is I must have more interaction with her and learn from her. Sorry.
Without the blessings and best wishes of so many people, and I would really like to thank them and honor them. The first, I would like Mr. Patsadi to give a memento to her first Guru, Mr. Sri Ram, whom we really treasure and keep talking about him every single day. And whenever she plays any of the songs which she has taught, she will say like, Sri Ram taught me like this. And it was not yesterday or 3 years ago. It was 22 years ago when Sri Ram first taught us. And we have been very fortunate to find it. For the past 2 months, Aarti has been looking at every person who knows some little amount of music and say, can you find my Sri Ram sir for me? Can you find my Sri Ram sir? Day before yesterday evening, we were very fortunate enough to get his Guru, was the Agradin, and got his number, and we just flew him from Hyderabad. We are really very blessed to have you with us this evening, sir. It's been our pleasure.
We got his contact only yesterday morning,
And when we requested, he readily agreed and he has come all the way from Hyderabad. So we are really very fortunate that a man who was so interested in Aarti's development. And even now, he is very happy about her. I would next like to thank Mr. Bharadwaj Raman, Vidwan Bharadwaj Raman, who I knew through Facebook but just got into contact with him so nicely. And he has been a great source of guidance and this one for us. I would like to introduce Vidwan Bharadwaj Raman is the grandson of Veenai Arangetram, who was synchronous with Veena and Balachandra go very synchronous, and now I think it's the next generation which is getting on the same thing. Eldest in our family, Arathi Veenai and Akka. Please come and bless us.
Arathi to reach many more milestones in her life. God bless.
Thank you, Atinda. You are very blessed. Would you like to say a couple of words?
When you ask Aarti who she is, she says my mama's pet niece. Whenever she talks from the US, first she will talk only to me and she will only answer the phone. And every time she'll ask Mama, how are you? How is Mommy? How is Sudarshan? How is Aravind? How is everybody? Everybody in the house, she must know everybody is all right. And then, so this is something which she'll always say, and we always look forward to her calls. If you call her home, without her answering, nobody else in the house can answer the phone. I can talk to my sister only after I talk to her. Then, do you want to talk to your sister? Then I will give the phone. So,
Aarti Patsati to her family, friends and the musicians of Chennai. Life is a continuous process of learning. The more we learn, the more remains to be learned. In our Bharatiya tradition, we have Snatakotsava, which is now called Convocation. In fine arts, it's called Arangetram. With this, the disciple is exposed to the process of higher learning and ultimately reaches the state of bliss. It has been my great pleasure teaching Aarti. Aarti became my student in December 2011. Over months, we both developed a very good rapport and mutual musical understanding which now has no boundaries. It has been extremely rewarding for me to teach Aarti. A wonderful learning experience. In fact, I am proud to have her as my student. Thank you, Aarti. You did wonderfully well today. The stage where she is at is due to Aarti's self-discipline, relentless practice, and complete dedication of her parents. Sangita is known as Gandharva Veda, an Upaveda of Samaveda. Through this Sangita, one can attain salvation. Sadguru Sri Tyagaraja, Sri Muthuswami Dikshitar, and Sri Shama Shastri, who are known as the Music Trinity, have laid the divine path. It is said that Sri Muthuswami Dikshitar used to play Veena. Keeping the ultimate spiritual goal of music in mind, my revered father and my guru Sri Kautaralita Manohar Garu blessed me and my students
with the name Nadaveda Vidyalaya in December 2010, the year the school was incorporated in Plano, Texas, USA. I am able to continue the activities with the support of my husband, Shri Chandrasekhar, and my cooperation from my daughters, Divya and Mallika. Matru Devo Bhava, Pitru Devo Bhava, Acharya Devo Bhava, Atiti Devo Bhava. I am blessed to have my parents, my Guru, Srimati Kameshwari and Shri Manohar Garu, and my mother-in-law, Srimati Meenakshi Garu, on this very first Arangetram conducted by Nadaveda Vidyalaya. I thank the accompanying artists, Sri Guru Raghavendra on Mridangam and Sri Netkunam Shankar on Kanjira for their wonderful support. My best wishes to Aarti and her family members, and pray God to bless her to give many more performances, get laurels from elders. It spreads peace and tranquility in the society with her melodious music on Veena. Thank you all for making this evening happen for Aarti. Thank you very much. A small token of appreciation from me to Aarti.
They are probably one of each other. I don't know what to say. And today's program, we have Dr. Uma Raman, who helped us in finding our chief guest, and who had also been instrumental along with every single person who has been here from the bottom of our hearts, me and my husband, Mr. Parsad. We are very grateful to you for having enjoyed this evening and being with us. We thank the auditorium people, the mic people, and the accompanying.
A small memento from my mother-in-law, Srimati Meenakshi Garu.
Musician Sri Ram and Krishna Kumari, and thanks everybody, and thanks for coming all the way. I am so excited to play here. Please give me an opportunity in the medicine also.